Our first series is going to be between 437 EU and Forcible Finch, and this is the quarterfinals. You just said it yourself. You said that this is going to be very important of a match because it's going to be something that we could possibly see next week.
Yeah, exactly. Both of these teams have already pretty much qualified. One team has 2 points, which is going to be 437 EU, and one team has 3 points, which is going to be Forcible Finch. So both of them are also going to be receiving a point today for at least making it to the quarterfinals, which you love to see. So because of that, because of them getting that extra point, they'll each at least have 3 points, and usually three is the marker where if you get three, you're safe to make it. So right now, these teams are about to be battling it out for seeding in the main event, and they might even face each other in the main event. So this is going to be great practice for these squads.
That is exciting. And the players on Team Forcible Finch are going to be Sniper, ACOG, Kaons, and Exclusive. Over on 437 EU, Incredible Gil, Tykins. Oh boy, these are some EU names. Kizaki and
Yeah.
Hypo the Great. So yeah, there you go. And let's check out the layout between these two teams, see what they're going to be working with. Game number one going to be a Hollows demo, Factory, and then going into Fabulous. What is going to be the strategy that we're going to expect from these squads in game number one?
I think right now with Forcible Finch, I do think that coming into this series, Forcible Finch has a little bit more experience when it comes to competitive overall. Tickens, we've seen him perform with different teams in the past, but this is the first time that we've really seen Gil and Kazaki and Hypo really come into the front and say, look, we're going to be here in this main event and we're here to stay. So I'm interested to see how those players are going to be performing, because right now, going up against this Forcible Finch squad, I'll just say this straight up, they're going to have to be on their A game, because this Forcible Finch squad is definitely not to be played with. You look at Kaon's, ACOG, Sniper, and then they picked up Exclusive, who is known as being one of the best AR hybrid players, Slayer players in the game right now. You love to see it for this squad. It's going to be a good one.
Let's move into bands and see which one of these players might be trying what they want to hop onto. Here we go. We've got Runway for EU, and Finch is going to take the Ronin. What do you think?
I like it for Hollows Demolition. Hollows is a very wide map where you can really go for these nice flanks. You can also get these very, very nice rat spots, if you will, where you're hiding from the enemy up close to where they don't think you're going to be at. And so many different reasons for these two rogues. But I will say the main reason for the Ronin is that you're going to be going for an Intel style comp. You're going to be wanting to play a Glitch. You're going to be wanting to play a Dallas. You're going to be wanting to play a Talon, maybe something along those lines, just to have that extra intel. And if there's a Ronin on the map, she might be linking with a Dahlia. That might be a big trouble for you if you're going for that intel. So just go ahead and get Ronin out of here, and then you don't have to worry about that. And then on the other side, Anvil's used on this map on offense and defense. So either way, both sides could have banned either rogue. It works both ways, honestly, whether you want to play aggressive on defense to ban out the Ronin to be able to push up and know exactly where they're at, or whether you want to ban the Anvil on defense, because you don't want them to get those easy bomb plants at the B or the A site, which are pretty easy to plant at if you have an Anvil, as well as the retake. You retake with an Anvil, it's just as easy on this map. So the retakes as well are amazing. I just think overall these are two great bans coming out of these two teams. It seems like they know exactly what they want to do.
You said this is going to be an uphill battle for EU facing off against Finch. So what do you think is their mindset when they immediately take the Anvil out of play?
I think that their mindset right now, depending on what side they start on, if you start on offense and you don't have an Anvil, you know that there's no Ronin, so you just got to go with that intel. You got to play that pressure composition. You got to play that Dallas for the snap, getting aggressive in their faces, making those plays, trying to get the bomb down with smokes. Usually see a lot of heavy smoke plays on offense, things like that. If there's no Anvil, the only way that you're going to get that bomb down is if you throw a bunch of smokes out on the map. So that's why Dahlia is so popular. You can even throw in Ronin is banned now, so that smoke isn't going to be there. But you also have Lancer potentially on defense. And, it's not going to be much longer that we're going to have to wait around for these teams, is it?
Oh, no, not at all. These guys are locked and loaded, ready to get things started. Let's jump right in. We've got the Hollows demo game number one first. match of the night. It's going to be our quarterfinals. If you're just tuning in, this is the $10,000 qualifier. These teams are pretty much already locked in. They've got their points that they've earned from the October Cup 1 and 2. So they are just pretty much facing off against each other to get a little bit more money for the night, trying to take that dub. And also, this could possibly be a matchup that we're going to see next week. So a lot on the line right now. And here come the picks. What do you got?
Listen, man, I'm liking the composition so far out of both sides. It's just a hovers for now. Okay, one side is going to be locking in that Phantom for the sensor darts. My guess is that's going to be a defensive side coming out of this squad. But then again, the other side has a Trench, and Trench is known for that defensive ability. Now, one thing that we have seen some teams do is pull out the Trench on offense just to have those trophies for those inner areas. You know that if you see teams coming there to plant the bomb, you can just throw your utility right into those tight spots and you can almost guarantee yourself a down. So having a Trench on offense, that might help as well. So either way, I like both of these compositions for both sides. And it looks like the Dallas with the Phantom is going to be on offense. So that caught me a little bit off guard there. So not sure exactly how they're going to be using this Phantom is Sniper, but we just got to find out.
No shocker. Sniper is going to be on the Phantom. Going to have to see what kind of shots are going to be laid down. I'd love to start off with the Phantom and just roll on through, see what kind of pop-offs we could possibly have here early on, if they're warm yet or not. Sniper rocking that nurse outfit for Halloween. Gotta like it. It's a classic. Gonna hand off the bomb, and they're gonna go straight to site.
Yeah, big time. And right now you see it looks like one player is going to be trying to take control of inner while 3 are working outer. Now we just got to see how this is going to go, because right now it's going to be all about that utility. It's going to be about those smokes and things like that. And right now they only have 1 smoke with that Dahlia on offense. So it's going to be all about using that 1 smoke and making it work, because if it doesn't, we're most likely going to need to see them rotate.
Keon's looking for an opening. He's going to just wait it out. Let his teammates engage first. Doesn't want to give up too much of his position right away. Doesn't want to take any damage. He's got to just make sure to play this one safe. The whole team is probably going to be rotated in. Here we go. We're going to witness a little bit of that. See if Chaos can get right in there. He is almost in, and there we go. He's going to be getting a plant, and we've got 30 seconds. Oh, and he's going to get dropped. Incredible. Able to take him there.
Yeah, they didn't have him linked. That wasn't the Kestrel who is linked that ended up going down. And just like that, the Dahlia is going to be reviving that Trench. So that's the reason why, if you're going to have somebody plant it, it's got to be the person that's linked to the Dahlia.
Sniper's going to be that guy. He's trying to put it down, but no, he's got to take these fights, get some good shots in. Gets the reload off, but gets the triple team, and there we go. First round. Going to go in favor of defense. Very good. A little standoff, just back and forth. It seems like there was a little bit of hesitance, I might say, out of Finch.
Yeah, and you almost have to be hesitant, mainly because you only have 1 smoke. So once that 1 smoke is used, it's just going to be extremely difficult to get that bomb down, like I said. So not sure if the Dahlia is going to be prioritizing getting that 2nd smoke, because, listen, they do have the Phantom smoke, of course, but that's more used to reveal. You can kind of see through it on the sides a little bit. It phases a little bit, so you can kind of see a little bit through that one compared to a normal smoke. Looks like the bomb did drop off, so they tried to get that one back. Not sure exactly what happened. Not sure if it was... Yeah, we will figure out exactly what is happening with this situation right now, because I'm sure that that they're not going to be surrendering that easily.
Well, let's go to that first round and really just break it apart and see what happened. Why was there not an immediate rotation as soon as there was all 4 members from defense? What happened there? Why? They could have easily taken that time, tried to maybe fake a rotation, because they just weren't getting much done.
Yeah, it looked like one of those situations where they had already committed to B. They threw the smoke, tried to get the bomb down. But listen, if if you're on defense and you know that the offense only has one smoke, the second that they throw that smoke to try to get the bomb down, all you got to do is throw a little bit of utility, throw a molly, things like that. Where they want to plant the bomb, then they can't plant the bomb. They have to wait for the molly, then they have to wait for the smoke. Then they have no smoke to plant the bomb. So that was the situation that they were in for about the last minute there. And like you said, I feel like they should have at least tried to rotate, because I feel like it's so easy to kill you off of the bomb at B site. So you can at least get somewhere where you can be protected at A site if you're able to cross over. So it looks like there was just some type of small issue that we are going to be hopping right back into very shortly. So we are going to be hopping right back into the action. We're not going to be missing it for too much longer. But yeah, overall, that first round, I feel like they definitely should have rotated, at least tried to, just because once you have no more util, that offensive A site is going to be much easier to get the bomb down.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to stick it, make sure that you're going in. The hesitation really kicked their butt a little bit right there. But we're going to go back. It is going to be a 1-0. So keep that in mind, that the first round is going to go towards Finch. No, sorry, EU. 437 EU is going to have the one round advantage. So here we go. Back to the picks. Going to go right back to what they had initially. The Dahlia, the Dallas, Kestrel, Phantom. There we go. And then we've got the Trench. What do you think about this matchup? Do you think that they need to stick with this going further into the next half?
Oh man, I think right now, if man, that's a tough question. I think right now their best bet is to stick with the plan that they had. They just have to do it better. I think that there can be a successful B push in this pistol round. Now, in this pistol round, just so that everyone is aware, to make it go back to 1-0, we are going to be seeing Forcible Finch run off the map. That way that they can make it a 1-0 advantage for 437 EU, how it was before, just so that it's fair and even, exactly how it was. So we will be hopping right into the action right after the first round, which is going to look a little bit wonky.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just how it has to happen. There was just a little bit of technical issues, but no problemo. They're going to get started, and just like you said, take care of it. But why do we see Trench on hollows? It's not something we see too often.
Trench was really popular on Hollows when it first came out, and then people shied away from it once it started going toward this intel meta and utility meta and things like that. But now that Trench has that extra burn, once those APs are maxed out, now they can eat an extra throwable, which is exactly what you want. You just want to be able to eat as many of those as possible. So if he's going to be able to put those trophies up early somewhere where potentially maybe they won't be able to see them, so that they can waste some of those smokes. And as I say that, they are going to be taken out quickly and quietly, as we said would happen. So like we said, the first round was going to look a little bit wonky. They went ahead and did that real quick, and now we're going to get right into the action.
What are some of the matchups that we've seen in the past between these two teams been like? Can you think back? Has there been any situation where Finch and EU have gone head to head?
I can't recall a specific time that these teams have battled, but I know that in the past these teams have definitely, these players individually have definitely seen each other. I know Tickens, right, he's played against Exclusive before in the past and things like that. So not exactly sure if these teams have played before in a qualifier. Maybe they've met each other before in a qualifier that we just haven't been able to check each bracket. Can't look at every single matchup before before we hop on here, but hopefully these squads have done a little bit of research, able to know exactly what they want to do. Is they're going to be trying to get this bomb down right now, and man,
keep wanting to call him Hypo, but there's an extra P in there. Got to call him Hippo. So Hippo the Great going to be able to land a nice pick. Kaons as well going to take down Kazaki. We are currently in a 2-on-3 scenario. ACOG going to get away after the plant and just play the bait. Exclusive going to be able to knock a good one there with a pistol shot. Exclusive played extremely well last week. X was just all over the place doing wonderful, wonderful things. I'm glad to see that he is going to be back and playing and trying to get to the top. Wants to take that dub for the night. ACOG, Kaon's sniper, his teammates, going to be trying that as well. So now we are tied up here in the series, and they had a much better showing in this second round. We're going to check out what happened there. Exclusive with the peak. Excellent accuracy out of him. And we can't really say much about the eliminations and downs due to the first round having to make up for it. But so far, second round looked extraordinarily good for Finch. And now they're going to try an A-site push. We've got the intel from the Dallas. ACOG going to try to get a little intel of his own. Not going to be able to do much of anything. He's going to immediately peek and take some shots. And the bomb goes down, and he's going to get away. Exclusive making the plays.
Yeah, and now Kaon's able to get a... Oh, man, Kaon's able to get it down, but he ended up getting traded, and he got full killed. That is not what he wants. And you can see the Trench right now setting this up for this retake. As, man, a 4v3 retake, this is definitely possible. Don't see much util coming out of this offensive team, but they were able to plant it in the open, and they have... Oh, man, the defense does have another smoke, but that smoke is going to bounce against the wall. Unfortunate. Mamba shot's going to be coming out. Nice stuff coming out of Kozuki. And just like that, man, ACOG going to be going down, and it's all up to Exclusive, the man, the myth, the legend.
He's able to take one. He almost gets it. Oh, man, almost pulls off the 2-on-1. Does get the headshot, but not able to win it out. Didn't have enough HP in that battle. But that was just incredible effort there. Wonderful, wonderful plays. Holy heck. Wait, he did get the 2v1.
Yeah, man, Exclusive doing what Exclusive does.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I said, he is definitely he is definitely a slayer, man. Exclusive knows how to slay out, like I said. He loves using using the Kestrel rogues, you know, he loves rogues like that. And man, he was just able to clean it all up right there, man. Such a beautiful replay that we saw.
Okay, I got to go back. Sorry, I got a little hype there. It did look like he took it here. We're going to be able to find that, see that. Oh, my God. How much HP did Kazaki have? It almost looked like a 1 HP'er. That was a fantastic play out of Exclusive. So close to winning that 2v1. But here we go. Some solid play coming out of 437 EU.
Yeah, 437 is looking very, very good, you know, since the reset, you know, tied 1-1. So if you're on the offensive side, you're going to be feeling good, but Exclusive going to be going down, and that is not what you're going to want. But, hey, it looks like the kill is going to get traded out. Kestrel for Kestrel. That's what you need.
Picks can be everything at this level of play. We are in the quarterfinals. Can't be giving up easy deaths like that one. Stayed a little too far out and immediately got melted down. Incredible. Going to make the move here. Going to check his corner. Immediately engaging, trying to get the bank off. Does get some hit markers and going to finish off ACOG. Very good play by Incredible. On board with Kaons. Kaons is going to get the surprise shots onto Hippo as he's exiting the smoke. Kazaki going to take down Sniper. Kaon's trying to stay up, not going to be able to do so. Kazaki ends it out. All four dead, but that's not going to be... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my God.
He got it.
Just enough time.
Yeah, and just another successful retake. You see the combination of the Trench Dahlia. You know, Dahlia able to have 2 grenades, able to have 2 smokes just by being linked to the Trench. So, you know, Trench on defense is coming out to be a pretty good pick. You got the Dallas for understanding if somebody's going to be trying to flank, making sure that there's going to be nobody trying to make that solo hero play. And that's exactly what you want to see, man. You love it out of these 2 squads right now. They're really battling it out. All these rounds so close. And right now 437 EU, they're feeling good. They're looking good. They're up 3-1 on defense. This map right now is definitely up in the air, whether it's an offensive sided or defensive sided map. So the fact that they're having an advantage right now, they just want to keep that pressure on and not let it up whatsoever.
Exclusive gets a good angle, gets a dink. Oh my gosh, that player is going to jump back out and try to challenge, but Exclusive hitting all of his shots. Got Kazaki. It's going to land a perfect grenade down Sniper. Sniper is just hanging in there. Almost has an angle. Incredible trying to clean him up. He's going to be able to hit it.
Let's lock this down.
Incredible throws a grenade out, jumps back, and gets his teammate. Going to be a nice 4-on-3 situation. Kaon's trying to stay alive here and play around this bomb plant, buying as much time as possible. And here we go. We've got to win some fights. This is a big moment. It's going to be the last up. He's just going to be baiting it out, and they find him and take him down.
Yeah, and yet again, man, another successful retake. Just a beautiful job all around out of the 437 squad. And, you know, I'm not sure if they've been practicing or hitting some scrims and things like that, but it's definitely looking like it because they are looking very, very solid right now as a squad, as a unit. The way they're taking turns, making sure they're using their util in the right place at the right time and getting those revives. You know, we always talk about the top teams being able to get those revives in those clutch moments when it almost seems like you're not even going to be able to. And man, right now, this squad already up to 6 revives opposed to 3. And that might be the difference in itself because, man, teamwork makes the dream work.
Incredible G, speaking of teamwork, his assists. He's almost got 10 assists and he's got 14 eliminations. The man is he's just helping everybody out. He's, you know, seasoning up some people, you know, putting a little salt and pepper on them. And then at the same time, he's also cleaning them up and putting them in the oven. So I really like what he's got going on the stats. Incredible. Also having some great plays that we've seen so far. ACOG here is going to try to land a Hail Mary, and it gets taken down by some perfectly placed equipment by Incredible. Not going to happen. There we go. That is the beauty of the picks right now. The comp just really working in their favor. Perfect shots onto Sniper. See you later.
Yeah, beautiful stuff coming out of Incredible, man. Beautiful stuff all around. Like you said, man, great. And right now, it's an absolute bloodbath, man. It's an absolute war, and it's all about surviving that war right now.
There we go, the 2-on-1. EU has been playing so efficiently. ACOG going to try to do his best to clutch it up here. He's in the perfect situation. He's going to put the nade out. He's not going to do much of anything because the players are already up in his face. He cannot take down even one of them. Perfect execution. Great teamwork out of EU. 437. Man, they are so darn strong on these retakes.
Yeah, and you know, all they got to do is do it one more time. And right now, Forcible Finch, they have to find a way to beat this squad, to beat it with this composition that they wanted to go with. You know, if you know that the Anvil's banned for the offensive side, you got to be able to make it work. And you can see right here, Incredible G beaming, absolutely beaming, man. Beautiful stuff coming out of him. Even more pretty shots onto Kaon's right there to get that second down. And man, just the power of accuracy, man, especially with these KA-30s that we're seeing coming out, man. Just beautiful stuff. My goodness, great shots from Incredible.
Laser beams. I mean, that is just incredible accuracy that we're witnessing from pretty much all the players, but the teamwork is just right out of 437.
I was just going to say, I love that trophy placement from the trench, putting those trophies on that side, because if they do go to B, most of the time people want to put the smokes on the backside like they just now did. And are they going to be able to get the bomb down? No, they're not. And oh my goodness, he's going to try to plant it again.
Oh.
And he's able to do it, and now they're going to be backing up, and now, yeah, he's able to do it. They already have the Dahlia down on the enemy team, but now the Dahlia is going to be going down on the other side, and just like that, yet again, Hypo going to be going crazy, getting 2, getting 3, and just like that, 6-1 advantage. That was absolutely beautiful stuff coming out of them, and yet again, just an amazing retake. This team is superly impressed me right now.
437 love to play that aggressor. They're making some huge initiative plays. Getting in there, getting those opening frags a lot of the times, and it is just working out so well. They know exactly what their game plan is, and now it really is up to Finch to make sure that they adapt, because so far it has just not been working out. They haven't really switched up anything. They haven't really tried anything new. They haven't tried to match their aggression whatsoever. Maybe played off of a little extra time, tried to get maybe a later plant. Try to get some opening kills. It's not happening. But then we look at, they're hovering still. Hovering but it looks like we've got a Vi over on the side for Kaons. How's that going to switch things up?
I like it. It's essentially the same. You have Vi or Dallas. Both of them do have that molly to get them off of the bomb. That's usually what you want to use that defensive molly for, which we saw Hypo do many times, whether it was for the retake or just to get them off of the bomb. And Vi, in my opinion, is a trade-off because the Vi has the extra 2 Vi poison, so you can zone players out in certain situations. But the Dallas does have that reveal that he can use, as we're seeing right here from Hypo, man. He just did such a great job on that, picking up that 2-piece right there. Actually, a 3-piece right there. We're able to clean up all 3, man. Just great stuff all around out of him. So, I do like the Vi pick overall. It's just going to be all about how you use those Vi pods and locking it down on defense. You can't allow any sneaky plays because you have no intel on defense.
All right, Tykins, stay on with him. Try to get some positioning here. On with the Vi. Back to the Scorch. Let's stay on with the Scorch. See what they can do. They are set up on site. Incredible. Taking some damage, but not in too much danger. Gonna immediately go in, try to take somebody down. Not gonna happen, though. Sniper and Kaons were ready for that one. So it does not always gonna work in the favor on the other side of things. And the bomb is down and a ticking. They've got to start making some plays and make it fast. 4 on 3. The shots come in. Oh, man, that's going to be Kazaki taking down ACOG with the opening pick in the play. 2 on 4. It's going to be almost impossible. The one player left is taken down. And great execution out of Forcible Finch.
Yeah, and that retake right there coming out of Forcible Finch looked exactly like what 437 did to them, just with a Vi instead of a Dallas, and that's exactly what you need if you know you're going up against a squad that doesn't have any trophies. That Vi is just going to be so good to retake, as we just saw right there. So it's really going to be up to this Scorch. This Scorch is going to have to be the difference maker on the offensive side because she's the one that can't get mollied. She's the one that's going to be able to plant that bomb. But exclusive on the Kestrel, always having that flanking ability. Unless Tykins is putting some really good sensors on the flank, this might flip on its head, and we might be looking at a 6-6 situation pretty soon. Not trying to call the future, but this Forcible Finch squad, they definitely have the right defensive composition.
No mistakes can be made at this point of the game. Here, we've got to witness some big plays on their side. We've got the Phantom that's also in play. I want to see if they can get any angles off. And we've also got the Scorch. How does the Scorch really switch things up?
The Scorch is mainly so that you can plant the bomb because, like I said, a lot of times teams use that molly to get teams off of the bomb. So, if you're immune to the molly, then obviously it's going to work out for you if you're going to get behind something because other than a Kestrel ult or a lucky bounce nade, it's going to be almost impossible to get you off the site. Plus, she has tenacity along with the Dahlia, so both of them can eat a grenade if they need to. So overall, the Scorch is just a very solid pick for this offensive side without an anvil on the table just because of that tenacity and immunity to fire.
That's how they've showed they'd like to play. 437 have been so darn aggressive. Right now, they're just going to be taking their time a little bit, trying to get a little bit more intel before they make a move. I don't think they probably know where all 4 members of Forcible Finch are just yet. But here we go. They're going to make a wrap around, and the plant comes in and narrowly gets away with her life. Oh, but is going to go down. Very good placement right there. Kazaki tries to get an angle. Not going to be able to get much. Needs to play this one smart. Got a 3-on-3. One player down for Forcible Finch. Going to get that one up there, making it 4-on-3. And here comes the retake.
Yeah, yet again, a 4v3 situation, already able to finish off one. And now this is going to be a big gunfight over at the cave side. And Kazaki's able to win the first one. And now Tykins wins another one. But just like that, 2 for 2, it's traded out. And now it's a 2 for 1 situation, as they're going to have to take him out. And just like that, they're able to. And that's going to be another defensive retake for Hollow's Demolition that we've seen on this. Man, this is a lot. Oh! He got off the bomb.
No way.
Oh no! He
No
let go of
way.
the button. Yeah, the timer ran out and he was on the bomb. He had that is the only explanation, is that he accidentally let go of the button. His controller died.
You take
Something
point.
happened. That is tragic because now you're only one round away from losing, all because of a mistake. Now you
Oh,
have to be perfect, and you've already been perfect. This is rough for Forcible Finch now.
that is a heartbreaker. You got to change out those batteries, boys. But the thing is that this happens. This is something that you're really going to have to put up with. It's not over yet. You've just got to put it behind you. Don't cry over spilled milk. Have that quarterback mentality. Make sure that you don't stay on it long, because you've got to come all of the way back. You made a big mistake, but it's not the end of the world. Incredible. He's going to open it up onto Sniper. That could be the end of the world. Huge pick right there, starting this one off, but he does get up. Okay, so good. Now we're back to a 4-on-4, and we've got plenty of time. Forcible Finch trying to get themselves back from a massive, massive mistake last round. Random shots being put through the smoke. Exclusive is going to be the first one down. One of the strongest on the side of Forcible Finch. That's going to be tough to not have that brawn that you need when you're pushing in. And here we go. The fights are going to come in. Kaons, ACOG, they both go down. One player is left to save the day in a 4-on-1. Can't imagine it happens. Good shots being laid down, but there's going to be a trade, and that is going to be map number 1.
Yeah, most definitely going to be the end of that map, because honestly, after a round like that, it is just heartbreaking to come back from and play the next round and play it exactly how you want. And just like that, you saw they were able to get that bomb down, and without an anvil for the retake, it's going to be extremely hard to defuse that bad boy, because it can be shot from long, from inner, from all over the place. So, that was just a lost cause. Just so unfortunate, because that was 6-3 right there, and they had all the momentum that really could have changed everything.
And 437 capitalized perfectly. It's like, they saw that there was a mistake. They knew that they probably weren't going to be quite with it. They weren't going to be hitting those crazy shots or being as aggressive with their swarming. And so they immediately got the first 2 picks. Not one, but they were able to get another one on the follow-up. Excellent execution out of 437. And now Forcible Finch's backs are up against a wall here in game number 2. But let's look at the highlights from game number 1. It was a really good back and forth that we almost saw a comeback happen. Unfortunate things occurred, and we didn't get to see it. Great pick up there by Kaons to start this one off. And, across the board, just high-level Roco. We are witnessing exclusive, almost getting this 2v1. Narrowly, Kazaki was able to win that one out. Big clutch out of Kazaki there. Only having like 1 HP, I'm pretty sure. And just across the board, these boys are playing outstanding.
Oh yeah, big time. Just a solid performance all around, and now it's going to be all about carrying that over to the King of the Hill, because we know that it is not just a demolition tournament. You also have to play respawn as well. So we got to see how this squad is going to be performing against them when it comes to that situation. You look at the hosting as well. Forcible Finch, the NA squad, they were able to host that demolition. So now you're going to be going to the European host, and they're going to be hosting for this King of the Hill. So yeah, right now this 437 squad, they're looking pretty good overall, and not looking like they're trying to let up whatsoever.
If you're winning gunfights like that on the higher ping, what's it going to be like when you go to low ping? I can't wait to see how these boys are firing it off. 437 EU already just amazing plays. Now let's see if they can close it out. It's factory respawn. What can we expect?
Factory respawn is definitely, when it comes to King of the Hill, it's definitely fast-paced, close quarters, a lot of SMGs, a lot of explosives, a lot of utility. It's going to be all about how you use all of those things better than your opponent. It's just going to be that simple. It's not a whole lot of AR play like you see on Windward, King of the Hill, or things like that. So, we might see some KA-30s, but I'm definitely expecting a Scorch if she's not banned. Most likely a Vi with some. If she's not banned, who knows, man? Who knows? But I would definitely like to see a little bit more SMG play out of these squads. A little bit close quarters. We're going to be seeing a lot of util though. Like I said, whether it's stems, mollies, smokes, it's going to be a lot.
Let's check out the rogues that they took off the board for map number 2. Here we've got the Vi going to be out of play and the Scorch. That's pretty common, but what are your thoughts?
You know, when it comes to even Elo 8s, every single time that they load up King of the Hill, these two rogues are the rogues that are banned. It doesn't matter who bans one, the other one gets banned by the other team. So I'm not at all surprised to see that these rogues are the ones that are banned, simply because they offer the best zoning. You have, you know, Scorch with the Molly, and she can win so many 1v1 fights if she has that ult pop. And then you have Vi with the Molly as well, and she also has those Vi poisons that she can just keep on re-getting over and over again and tossing out. So, you know, either way, I'm very, very excited because this is going to be leaving open a lot of explosive rogues, you know, even in practices and scrims and things like that. When these two rogues are banned, it's always a lot of fireworks. It's Dallases, Kestrels, things like that. It's a lot of fun.
Teams are getting set up here. Have you played with Cannon at all? Cannon's out.
Yeah, you know, Cannon is pretty fun in pubs. You know, I played him for a couple games. Can't sit here and say that I mastered him. I know a couple people already hit him mastery level 10, which all props to them. Props to the grinders out there at Rogue Company. Yeah, and man, but that his ultimate, when he walks out, pulls out that big old LMG, starts walking around, man, that thing is pretty crazy, man. That thing is so much fun to use, just mowing down the enemies. And also, he's got some pretty cool skins out right now. So, man, there's a lot of new cool skins right now out in the game, in the shop. And that's something that, even though, you know, we like to see all the minor fixes and things like that, still the cosmetics are pretty awesome. And, you know, Rogue Company's been doing an amazing job with the cosmetics this year.
They have at that, but we have got our map number 2 ready to rock. Let's jump on in. We just saw some major misplays happen off the rip, and then at the end for, you know, this squad, Forcible Finch. They are a great team. They're great players, but they just messed up when the pressure was on, and that's really what it's about. When the money is on the line. We've got $1,000 for the night, $10,000 overall that we're qualifying for. You know, this is playing for points. This is playing for, you know, their own sportsmanlike. You know, they have the sportsmanship, and they want to make sure that they're taking the dub. That's what it's for. And to make a big mistake like that, Forcible Finch really want to come back into this one and make sure to get them back into this series, tie it on up, because that is just a heartbreaker, man. I can't imagine. I mean, you got the round one, and you take your finger off the trigger or whatever happened. I mean, that's tough to come back from. It really is in a tournament setting and in competition. And the way 437 EU's been looking, I would say it's darn near impossible, especially the fact that we're playing on the EU server. We're playing on the lower ping for these guys, and they already looked incredible with their aim.
Yeah, big time, man. I'm loving the build-up music, man. That's getting me hyped right now for this matchup, man. This is going to be a good one, man. I'm ready for some war now. Man, this is going to be fun, man. Like I said, it's explosive. We got Kestrels on both sides. We've got Dallases on both sides. We've got Lancers on both sides. And then about as unexplosive as you can get, we got a trench. So this is interesting, putting the trench in here. That is going to definitely be stopping a couple of throwables, like the Semtex from the Lancer, like the Ronin knife from the Ronin. Maybe even the Molly from the Dallas. So I do like the pick. We just got to see how they're going to be able to use it right here. And I trust Incredible, because guess what? He's definitely been feeling himself with this HRM right now as he's pulling that bad boy out.
Dinks for days. He's able to put down 2. Great damage out of him. Tyken's going to put down Sniper. The Tyken's goes down by ACOG, and the control is immediately going to be taken over by Forcible Finch here. Just great play, pushing out. I'm sorry, that is going to be 437 EU that is immediately taking the first one. And the gun battles coming from Hippo. He's going to be able to take that one. Hippo the Great getting some good angles off. And check out that replay there. The old roll in and roll out. Some good
Yeah,
picks
great
coming
shots
up.
all around. Oh yeah, big time. And right now you can see that rotation already starting to come in from this hill. Hippo's trying to hold them off, not let these players get control of this second hill, and that's a big down right there, because now you know that you only have to worry about the players coming from the site, and he's going to be pushing, trying to do a hero play, taking out 2 for 1, and that's not going to be working whatsoever, as he's going to get taken out very quickly. Oh no, that's not what you want to see from Tickens, as he's going to be ticking himself right out the game.
I see what you did there. That was very unfortunate. You never want to do that. That's those pressure plays that we've already talked about, that when you're, feeling it, it just happens. And you just got to roll with the punches, really. You got to make sure you keep going. Kazaki going to get some downs. Incredible get some for himself. And they are going to double the points. Great team shot. Holy heck. That is going to be 3 different guns on you there. Feeling the pressure, gets taken down immediately. So here goes the rotation. 25 seconds left out of this hill. They're going to start making their moves and getting set up. Some good positioning. Great trade coming in out of both members of the team. Nice little lead that we've got right out of the gate for 437.
Yeah, feeling real good. They're picking up all this scrap time, but the thing is, Kaon's in Forcible. They've already picked up this C hill. They already have control of it. They already got spawns, and now it's just going to be about slaying out. Kaon's already able to get 2, and that's another sticky going to be coming out of exclusive, and that's 3 down, so they're at least going to be sitting on the first 25 seconds of this hill, and that's exactly what you want, because you need a comeback if you are the side of Forcible Finch, and you need it to start on the C hill.
Yeah, this will give them the lead if they get the rest of the time in this one. So this is perfect setup. Kazaki and Incredible are going to get some picks. And there we go. Opening this one up perfect. That is going to be all dead. Oh, man. 437. Just excellent job by them to be able to retake that one. Getting some good shots off right away. Getting the damage down. But Tykins is going to be the first one picked by Kaons. Opening it up. ACOG going to come through. And there we go. The push is successful. Excellent team shots coming in, not giving up too many kills, trying to avoid some extra damage. It's not going to be good enough, though. Tykins is able to land one, so a good trade by him. But the points, the objective, still in the favor of 437, moving so efficiently.
Yeah, and it's going to be all about this final hill right now, and you got to go, but Hippo about to pop up and show but exclusive might be able to catch him off guard, and just like that, man. What a beautiful play, man. All around, my goodness. Hippo is making it happen right now, but man, all around, incredible G. Kazaki using that teamwork to come take that player out, and just like that, they're going to be recontrolling the hill, getting a nice 4-man wipe. Man, exclusive, he tried to do what he could, man. Tried to be incredible, but incredible got the best of him.
This is game. Kaons, if they don't get together, get a good regroup here, and get them off, that'll do it. Oh, 2 HP out of Incredible. He's going to regain. Waiting for this player to jump up. He is going to get some good reads. He's got help from Hippo on the left, and they are set up perfectly. And this is a must-win fight. Comes down to this. Tykin's going to get the opener onto Kaons, but that is a trade. Sniper comes in, gets the downs. Tykin's once again just landing some incredible damage. 10 seconds left, 10 points to go. We're getting down to the wire, and this is a must-hold out of Forcible Finch.
Yeah, now it is literally do or die. You have to hold it for 50 seconds, and that is much easier said than done. So we just got to see how this push from 4-7-3-7 EU is going to play out.
Oh, he was almost able to get both of those players. He just needed a few dinks to help him out. Not going to happen. Exclusive puts some players down. Tykins is going to seal the deal, and the first round of game number 2 in the favor of 437.
Yeah, 437 is looking very, very solid right now. And I know at the bottom it says 1-0, but that is currently 1-0 for 437 EU. They are up 1-0 in the series and 1-0 in this game too. So, man, only 1 round away now from putting Forcible Finch out. And the thing is that if they get to the semifinals by winning this game, they're going to be ahead of Forcible Finch in the main event. This right here, this series will decide which team is going to be ahead of who. And you can see from these replays right here, man, ACOG, he was just absolutely beaming, man. This whole sequence right here, he just absolutely took over, man. Beautiful stuff coming out of him all around, man. Hope to see more of that this upcoming match.
It was just an extremely close start right off of the rip from 437. If Forcible Finch can make that happen this round, they could easily get back into this one. And as I say that, 2 down immediately for 437. Make that 3, last player up. Tykins, he's going to be able to get the pick. He does not win that gunfight, though. That's going to be huge. ACOG able to hang on, and now the points are coming in. This is exactly what Finch are going to need, and they've got to be playing on those rotations much more effectively. 20 seconds left on this hill, and they are able to take the lead.
Yeah, and you can see Hypo, he's doing a good job of playing for the spawns. He's ready to challenge these players as they're going to be coming out the door. That's definitely going to be easier said than done. Using the molly, trying to zone them off as best as he can. And right now, it's a 2v1. He's able to get 1, might be able to get 2. Yes, his teammate's able to be there to help him clean that up. He's going to be snapping, making sure that he gets the closest guy down. That player's going to be dropping as well, so that's 3 man down. Kaon's going to be looking hurt as well, man. Tickens has these 2 players zoned off, and this is looking so good yet again for 437 EU. Big down right there, because now they got to win another gunfight. That just makes it even harder to get to the hill.
Sniper does get a down, but that's not going to be enough. 3 are out, and it's going to have to be just a waiting game, but it is much closer this go around. Kaons gets caught out. Immediate team fire laid down on him. ACOG gets away with his life, so they're going to try another push here. Exclusive with a big pick. Going to be checking his flank. Exclusive gets another. He is playing outstanding, and he's going to keep them in here if he keeps this up. 20 seconds until rotation, waiting for this next hill. Excellent shots being laid down by ACOG. Gonna stay on here with these players over on the side of Forcible Finch. I want to see how they can tie this one up and really come up clutch. This is a big moment for them. See how that they can play. Tykins goes down. This is big. Sniper able to get that one. He does get the trade, though. Incredible. He's going to pick up the one on to ACOG. Kazaki gets a few shots in. Going to keep looking at his angle, though. He knows some players are coming around. Here's the flank. Exclusive. Going to be dead silent. Going to try to make something happen. Does not get enough shots. Does get the dink, but is going to get help. Tykins. Great teamwork. And here we go. Pick onto Kazaki. Got to make the moves now. And once again, tying it up. Plenty of time left on this one. Good shots being laid down through the crack. Incredible. Able to get 2. And Exclusive fights back. Let's go, Exclusive. Oh my gosh, he's able to get 2. He probably shouldn't if they had just timed their peek out a little bit better. And here we go, trying to get some cross-map shots in, but not going to happen. Tykins does re-peek and is able to get some great shots in. Oh my gosh, that player must have 1 HP. Nades do come in and take down. And here we go, 10 seconds before the rotation. And it looks like they are all set up. Tykins going to get a big pick. He cannot be going down right now. This is a very big moment here for Finch. Incredible. Once again, picking up some kills. Hippo does as well. Exclusive trying to land 2 for himself. He's not going to be able to do so. Kazaki's there. And that is going to be 3 down. Great job by 437. A little unnecessarily putting some damage down, but that is going to be okay. And here we go. Sniper with the pick. This is going to be great. Opens it up. Going to take some fights. Kaons goes down immediately. Hippo is there just landing all of the shots. Oh my gosh, Hippo. So much damage. And here we go. This is a big moment. 30 seconds left on the clock in this game. And they are taking their time. One goes down. Great grenade getting that first pick, but Tykins goes down. Here we go, Exclusive. Gonna try to make something happen, but the team shot is too strong out of 437. They're doing an incredible job. ACOG does get 1, but Incredible is there, and then Hippo as well. They are just hitting everything. It is a solid wall to go up against. 437 take this series in incredible fashion. They were able to go back and forth, and we saw an incredible start in map number 2 which really just opened it up for them. But the second round was much closer.
Yeah, definitely much closer. You saw so many close gunfights that really determined the outcome of a lot of scrap time, a lot of rotations, things like that. You got Hippo always trying to go ahead and make sure that his team has the rotations for next. You got Kaon's trying to do the same thing, and you got Exclusive doing what Exclusive does, man. He was going crazy there for a second. Had you super hyped, man. Big shout out to Exclusive, man. But it just wasn't enough from that squad, and I'm kind of disappointed in them overall in their performance today. I definitely thought that they would show up a little bit better. Thought we might be seeing a map number 3, but that's definitely not going to be the case today. So, 437 EU, shout out to that squad, man, because guess what? They just secured themselves at minimum 3 more points, which is absolutely massive.
We've got that match winner here. We've got the highlights. Let's check it out. 437 EU just taking full advantage of their ability to win the gunfights. The series was just incredible. Map number 1 was very dramatic. We had a replay. We had some issues with the bomb plant not being able to hold down the button on it. It was just really unfortunate. But here we go. We're going to be looking out for some of these individual fights that were just outstanding out of 437, just really killing it with their team shot and the amount of damage that they were individually able to do.
Oh yeah, big time. And you see them using their rogues perfectly, whether it's the angles, whether it's the weapons. Man, you see all the KA-30s out on the map. And man, right now, it is just absolutely warfare in these games because, man, these players are not missing when it comes to it, man.
Let's break it down here from what we are seeing. How 437 were able to just dominate in this game this way. Like, you can always say, oh, well, they had the lower ping, but no, man, they still had to hit their shots, and they were doing just that. You see that, bing, 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 incredible, all day, just able to be so darn good. Oh, man, that was just impressive. Loved the plays out of them. They were phenomenal.
Yeah, big time. And I believe that is a little bit of an error. So 437 EU, they did win due to, Exclusive accidentally letting go of the bomb. That was just so unfortunate from them. So just swap out the name of the graphic from Forcible over to 437, but that is going to be a 2-0 for the side for this European squad. And, they impressed me in the demolition coming out so strong and definitely impressed me here in the King of the Hill yet again on Factory. So, big props to this 437 squad for being able to take them out, because I'll be honest, I felt like they were the underdogs coming into this bad boy, but to be able to win it and to win it in 2-0 fashion, the sky's the limit for this team today.
You know what that tells me, Rome? That tells me that these boys have been working. They've been in the shed, so to speak. They've been honing on their craft, hammering it out, and really getting set for this main event coming up next week. When you've got $10,000 on the line, you're going to be expecting the best of the best to come out of the woodwork and get ready to make some upsets like this. So, hey, that's awesome to see the week before the big one. Love to see this kind of upset happen. But yeah, that's tremendous stuff out of 437. You gotta love it. Looking at the bracket though, we've got some big ones coming up. We got Right Turtle in tonight.